Herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses mit mir, Emerieos, und hoffentlich euch den Zuschauern. Es geht mal wieder los. Erkundenzeit ist da. Nach dem letzten Kapitel Nummer 15. Ich weiß nicht, wann noch mehr kommt. Ich bezweifle, dass es jetzt noch welches gibt. Also ich lasse es jetzt einfach mal sein, weil das kostet auch nur Zeit, die man jetzt nicht unbedingt verbraten muss für die. Ach guck mal, da ist normalerweise was, aber anscheinend jetzt nicht mehr. Was haben wir denn hier? Bernie.
The Valley of Torment? What kind of a name for a place is that?
Ich habe keine Ahnung.
It sounds scary. Do I really have to go with
Nein,
you?
du kommst nicht mit.
Hey, here's an idea. Maybe
Ja.
let the recluse stay home and hold the fort.
Werden wir auch, weil du kriegst deine verdammte Klasse nicht gewechselt. Also wirklich. Erst wenn du deine Klasse wechseln kannst, dann würde ich wieder mit. Oh, anscheinend ist was ganz Besonderes mit Fischen heute.
Since the past, I have learned much of the language of Fodlan. But speaking the Fodlan language still gives me difficulty. I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color.
Das gehört zu deinem Charme.
I have gratitude for you, Professor. I hope that I will have fluency one day.
Ach, ich finde das eigentlich ganz süß. Wie die ja, redet.
Okay.
Gib wieder was. Pflanzen. Ernten, meinte ich. Lebensfrucht. Naja, ist jetzt nicht so wichtig. Lebensfrüchte. Wo alle gelbe reinhauen. Und eine weiße. Pflegen. Pegasus. Dankeschön. Und tschüss.
I
Leonard.
never do get used to the sight of blood. It always makes me feel as if I might faint. I suppose I've told you that, though, yes? I have no idea how you cope with it. I hope this war ends soon. I dislike being lightheaded because other people are bleeding everywhere. Though the thought of working hard for it does sound like quite a pain.
Ganz genau, das hast du schon einmal erzählt. Oh, ich hab's gar nicht gesehen, Cyril. Na?
Clean out the storerooms, tend the flowers, do the washing, dust the library.
Brauchst du Hilfe?
No, this is my job. Lady Rhea herself gave it to me. Even if Lady Rhea's not here right now, I still gotta do my duty. Like you. You gotta have other stuff you ought to be doing, yeah?
Fischen. Mit geile Magister muss man natürlich fischen gehen. Kräutersamen-Mix. Das ist eher. So, ist hier was? Nicht ganz. Da ist aber was. Kaledonische Krebs. Was? Das Licht im Teich. Was könnte das sein? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ich könnte ja mal nachgucken. Was sagt der Kalender? Ein mysteriöser Fisch ist erschienen. Okay. Dann sollte ich vielleicht mal danach fischen.
What?
Aber der letzte mysteriöse Fisch, den ich
Pardon me.
erfischt habe, war jetzt auch nicht besonders. Na,
Greetings,
Günther.
Professor. Nothing to report.
Wirklich nicht.
Is everyone setting out on a big campaign? Not exactly. Ah, so you're meeting up with the reinforcements. Well, you can leave guarding this place to me. I'll keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Sehr gut. Sehr gut. Da ist mein Günther. Hallo
Hey,
Dorothea.
Professor. Thanks for your hard work again. Nothing to report today. Was I convincing? Was it like he was standing right in front of you? Some things are the same as they were 5 years ago, but I guess a lot more has changed.
Macht die ernsthaft den armen Günther nach? Wie kannst du es wagen? Der arme Günther.
Professor.
Der arme Günther.
Welcome.
Da ist alle Items, die wir brauchen. Ach, dann. Ne, hast du nicht.
This one?
Lüchner.
Thank you.
Manchmal Siegels. Ohrstufensiegel. Das soll man genug haben eigentlich. Das ist
Please
nur
come
Schrott jetzt.
again.
Was haben wir denn hier noch? Eine Rübe. So.
This one, yes?
Ja, wir brauchen alles.
I think this one, yes?
Wir brauchen
I think
alles.
this one,
Alles,
yes?
alles, alles.
I think this one, yes?
Und ein bisschen was
I
zu
think
leveln
this one,
für
yes?
unseren
I
Professor-Level.
thank you.
Und natürlich auch vielleicht mal wieder Geschenke mitnehmen oder so.
Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome.
Wie wär's mal wieder, wenn wir ein bisschen...
You have a good eye.
Ja, wir mal da 5
A
grüne
pleasure doing come again.
für nächstes Mal. Hallo? Anna! Hallo, Anna!
Hey, how about a favor?
Es ist weg! Weg! Ohne es kann ich keine Geschäfte machen. Ich flehe dich an, mir zu helfen. Bitte, wenn du das findest. Wenn du es findest, wirst du es nicht bereuen. Der geheime Laden, Anna. Finde das geheime Ding, nach dem Anna sucht. Wenn es dir gelingt, öffnet sie ihr Geschäft. Hell yeah! Ein geheimes Geschenk? Ein Geschäft, nicht Geschenk. Ein geheimes Geschenk. Was könnte das sein? Hallo Nonne. Nonnige
I have
Nonne.
lived inconspicuously these past 5 years, so as not to be discovered by the Empire. To be able to finally return to the monastery again is overwhelming. I hope that our brothers and sisters who ran far away will also return one day.
5 Jahre bedeckt. Ist dann auch so eine Kunst, ne? Könnte ich nicht. Ah, ich weiß aber, wo das geheime Item ist. Es wird uns trotzdem angezeigt, obwohl es ja ein geheimes Item ist.
There
Hallo,
are enemy spies
Schnee.
around. Remain vigilant. Capture anyone who seems suspicious.
Ach ja, woher weißt du das denn jetzt? Wird gemacht.
I'm glad you understand. I'm counting on you.
Warum gibt sie mir Anordnungen? Wir sind der Boss. Wir sind Boss. Forea. Annette.
Professor,
Kleine
is
Schnecke.
it really okay to rely on Judith? I hear there are still quarrels within the Alliance. This generous offer of soldiers and supplies seems a little too good to be true. I mean, it's also really impressive, but I'm just a little worried, I suppose.
Kein Problem. Keiner will es doch hier am Kragen, ne? Ist doch alles gut. Wer es glaubt.
No. It seems some of our friends believe that if we get those reinforcements, we'll be set for provisions too. But I think it's best not to hold our breath on the food front. With the added headcount from the reinforcements, there will be even more mouths to feed.
Sieht ja an für sich nicht schlecht aus. Also als Charakter. Nicht schlecht. Ein bisschen Jagdgewild. Warum auch nicht? So, dann wollen wir mal gucken, ob beim Amiibo-Garten was ist. Aber erstmal natürlich wieder hier gucken. Ich sehe nichts. Da sehe ich aber was. Magiekristall, Albinia-Tee. Warum auch nicht? So, jetzt Amiibo-Garten. Was haben wir denn heute Schönes? Antidot brauchen wir jetzt nicht zwangsweise. Mittelstufe Segel ist okay. Dunkelmetall ist schon eher was Feines. Der Hecht ist egal. Ich habe ja 73 nur davon. Ja. Na gut. Was ist das mein? Na, wer ist denn hier im Stall? Swain? Swain.
AOL, the Valley of Torment. Oh man, I really do not want to go there.
Was hast du denn?
That place is crazy hot. For guys like me, who grew up somewhere cold, man, it's gonna be rough.
Valley of
Well,
Torment.
I guess that climate will keep our enemies at bay.
Ich glaub's ja nicht. Hey, hier drüber.
Can you help me?
Sag es nicht weiter, aber in Wahrheit bin ich ein Händler aus Almyra. Ich werde einige Waren aus Frodel in meine Heimat bringen und dort verkaufen. Wenn du mir hilfst, werde ich dich großzügig belohnen. Griffe Söldner aus Almyra, Stoffe mit Rüstung und Impunity. Suche nach seltene Ware aus Frodel, die den Helden aus Almyra zufriedenstellen. Beschaffene seltene Frodlandware. Wo wir das herbekommen? Na, ist hier was? Ja. Ein Köder. Das ist doch perfekt. Mehr zum Angeln. So, keine Socke hier drin. Wirklich nicht? Ausnahmsweise ist mal echt keiner hier. Möge euch die Göttin segnen. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hello there.
In other words,
Das war doch eine Stimme vom Vater.
House Daphne is a renowned family,
Oder auch nicht.
descended directly from the 10 elites. They've had close ties to the church for ages. I hear even Judith, who is known for her bravery and valor, is a devout follower of the Seiros faith. She will lend us her strength. I'm sure of it.
Dann wollen wir mal hoffen, dass das so ist. letztes Tier.
AOL, the Valley of Torment, lies on the border of 3 noble territories. The kingdoms Fraldarius and Galatea families, and the Alliance's Daphno family. In the Fraldarius lands to the north, the former Kingdom Army and New Duke's Army are fighting.
Moment, Fraldarius, war das nicht das Land von Ash? Also, wo Ash aufgenommen wurde nachher? Catherine?
I've heard people talk about the hero of Daphno. If the stories of her courage are true, no one will be able to stand against us. In different circumstances, I'd have wanted to try crossing swords with her. Right now, we have to focus on getting to those reinforcements. Let's hope nothing goes wrong.
Das müssen wir erstmal ausprobieren. So, gehen wir mal hier links. Für ein kleines bisschen, oh Gott, Doppel-Dorothea, Albina Elch, Eisenschwert,
A moment, please.
Ignaz als so ein super Boy, aber alles Käse. Aber wir können auch Versteckspiel machen. Da vorne ist doch schon einer. Also wirklich, jemand ist in der Nähe. Hier auch schon. Nee.
Professor?
Einfach umgedreht. Ja, super. So, jetzt müssen wir warten, bis wir die anderen 2 sehen. Gehen wir mal hier. Oh. Keiner. Das ist aber Flame, sehe ich gerade. Nope, nicht hier. Weiter unten. Weiter unten.
In other words.
Aber wo ist der andere Mini-Kreis? Ach, weiter unten. Ah, ich hab gesehen. Und... Wo bist du? Da. Versteckspielabschluss aus. Ja, 35 Sekunden noch. Also das war ja ziemlich lächerlich leicht. Aber zwei was zum Angeln. Mehr Professorerfahrungspunkte. Nicht schlecht. So, dann wollen wir mal das versteckte Item holen. Dieses Geheimnis, was auch immer es ist. Annas geheimes Ding. Das Ding, das Anna für die Eröffnung ihres Geheimnisladens braucht. So fantastisch, dass es einen blendet. Man will es natürlich nicht verraten, was es genau ist, ne? Warum auch immer. Es muss ja richtig fantastisch sein. So ein 5-Dollar-Note oder so.
Someday we will take the Imperial capital. It is odd to think that I will be invading the very city that I once called home. Ah, that is still a ways off. I will prepare for our journey to ALL.
Even though we're getting reinforcements, we should still be prepared for the worst. Never shirk your training, no matter what. To practice, I'm going to chop something up with my sword. Unless you'd like to train together. Care to spar?
Mit einem Schwert? Du bist doch der Axttyp. Dann machst du das lieber mit einer Axt. Oh,
Some
Felix.
Fargus believe Dimitri is still alive. My father is one such eccentric. They can't accept reality. Dimitri is dead. He's not coming back.
Naja, das müssen wir mal sehen. So, dann kann ich aber schon mal direkt angeben. Dieser geheime Shop, der interessiert mich. Was ist denn da drin? Na. Sag Bescheid, was das findest. Danke, du bist der Beste. Jetzt kann ich meinen Laden wieder aufmachen. Ich will öfters mal vorbeischauen, also behalte den Keller eine gute Auge und halte schön viel Bares bereit. Rosentee, Morphispflaume und schicke Haarschmuck und Reputation. Das ist nicht das Wichtige. Anders geheimes Ding. Ha. Das habe ich gerade erst aus den Augen gesehen. Anna, so, was hast du denn? Silberschild, Bandschild, Schutz und Resilienz im Überfluss bietet. Schutz 4, Schutz 2, aber Resistenz 4. Trefferring. Ach, der hat die ganzen Ringe.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Ritschring nehmen wir gern mit. Okay, die Geschwindigkeit erhöht. Glück. Oh. Oh, oh.
Is that the one?
Okay, wir haben kein Geld
Is
mehr.
that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Warum haben wir so viel... Wo ist das ganze Geld hin? Wo ist das ganze Geld hin?
Is that the one? Thanks. Is that the one?
Weg mit dem ganzen Quatsch. Brauchen wir nicht.
Thanks a bunch. Is that the one?
Wasser weg.
Thanks a. Is
Und
that
die
the
Laut
one?
weg.
Thanks. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one?
Brauchen wir alles nicht.
Bunch. Is that the one?
Das brauchen wir alles
Thanks a
nicht.
bunch.
Oh, Moment.
Come back soon.
Ich bin gleich wieder da.
Hello there. Return soon. Hello there.
Du hast doch der. Ach, da muss es online.
This one, yes? This one, yes?
Ich habe ja noch so ein paar Fische, die Gold geben.
I think this one, yes?
Silberfisch.
I thank you.
Ja, Fisch.
This
Hier,
one, yes?
Kaledonienfisch.
I think
72.
this one, yes? This one, yes? I thank you.
Gibt 1. Dieses Fisch hat jetzt erstmal aber nicht sonderlich schmackhaft. Und das sind die ganzen kleinen Dingerchen.
This one, yes?
Hier so Kräutermix. Will ich nie benutzen. Nie.
This one, yes?
Morphispflaume.
I
Steige
think
Glück bei gemeinsamem Kochen. Dann benutze ich das so häufig. Albinia Elch. Bei gemeinsamem Kochen, das ist mir auch ziemlich Wurst.
return soon, please.
17.000.
Welcome.
Ich brauche mehr Geld.
Is that the one? Thanks a. Is
Mehr
that the one?
Geld.
Is that the one? Is that
Mehr
the one?
Geld.
Thanks. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Sehr schön. Alles gekauft. Der Bandschild ist vielleicht auch nicht verkehrt. Nein.
Come back soon.
Wir haben jetzt nicht unbedingt mehr viel Cash. Ja, der geheime Laden ist super. Stat Boost for the win. Andersrum. Stat Boost for the win. Flame.
It has been only 5 years, yet so much has changed. Half of the kingdom has fallen to the Empire. Skirmishes are rife throughout the Alliance. Despite such tumult, we look upon the same sky, unchanged by the storm happening beneath it.
Würdest du die Zeit gern zurückdrehen? Bestimmt. Er ist noch genauso wie früher.
Indeed. I gazed up at this same sky with Mother and Father. It does not feel so long ago at all. Wait, but how would you know, Professor?
Ich bin göttlich. Vergiss das nicht. Wo ist die Musik hin? Einfach nichts da. Ah, jetzt ist er wieder da. Lass mich rein. Schön. Okay. Set ist. Was hast du für eine Quest
Meeting
hier?
reinforcements in the Valley of Torment seems an astute decision to me. In that land of oppressive heat, it is unlikely that we will be disturbed.
Unlikely
It
heißt
also
nicht auf jeden
means we will
Fall.
need to contend with those harsh conditions ourselves, however. Best ensure we are well prepared.
Ich glaube, dass wir ein paar fliegende
I have
Einheiten bauen
something to
würden.
ask of you.
Wir arbeiten an der Beschaffung weiterer Ressourcen, können eure Hilfe brauchen. Armee, Recht und Magiekristall. Ach, 100% schaffe ich die doch.
Meeting in that
Ah.
it also
So,
well
jetzt.
done. You have my thanks.
Wir wissen eure Hilfe sehr zu schätzen. Es ist zwar nur eine Kleinigkeit, aber wir nehmen dies zum Dank. 2000 Gold. Ah. So kann man auch an Gold kommen. So, komm mal, Kasten. Ich würde mich mit dir gerne mal so richtig duellieren. Aber wenn wir bei dir Klingen kreuzen, ohne uns zurückzuhalten, endet wahrscheinlich einer von uns tot. Erst einmal sollten wir diesen Krieg überstehen. Hey! Nice. Oh, richtig dicke
To the north of Garreg-Mach lie the territories of the Karen and Galatea houses, former lords of the kingdom. Even though their territory is being nibbled at by the Empire, they are still clinging to their neutrality. Since they only display enough force to defend their borders, I suppose the Empire has no incentive to attack them with any real strength.
Wie gesagt, das muss man erstmal abwarten. So, das machen wir immer. So, mehr Glauben trainieren.
Singing is so much fun. This is no good. Sing from your diaphragm.
La!
Get it?
La! Der war so dumm. Aber bei Glaubenserfahrung, Führungserfahrung und alles Erfahrung. Super.
Okay. With the Fargus dukedom in place, the kingdom is essentially no more. The majority of the lords who once belonged to the kingdom are now under the jurisdiction of the Empire. Even the houses that haven't bent a knee yet, like House Fraldarius, will soon be crushed. It's only a matter of time.
Oder war Fraldarius von Felix? War das deins? Ja doch, das war Felix Hugo. Da ist Hugo mit der ist Hugo, Felix Hugo. Die arme Sau.
Need something?
So, Doppelnamen sind doch wie doof, oder? Autorität.
This one? You're all
Gerne.
set.
Oh, 10% mehr Erfahrung. Die hätte ich haben können.
This one?
Aber machen wir es so.
You're
Können
all
wir den Last
this
auch
one?
verbessern?
You're all set. See you again
Wir
soon.
brauchen so viele Reputationspunkte. Ich brauche mehr Quests. Mehr Quests für mehr Reputation. So, hier ist keiner drin. Aber Ignaz ist in der Bibliothek. In der kleinen Bibliothek.
Can't believe it. The Valley of Torment. I'd heard of it, but I never expected to go there. It's exciting. I wonder what the landscape is like.
Ja, sehr klingt gefährlich, klingt schmerzhaft, klingt gefährlich.
It probably is dangerous, but I still want to get there and see it as soon as I can.
Warum? Wer klingt schmerzhaft gut für den gewesen? Was ist das für Quatsch? Klingt gefährlich, ja, das ist ja schade. Aber klingt schmerzhaft. Ah, toll, geil. Vielleicht ist das so ein bisschen masochistisch angelangt. Casper.
I didn't think we'd end up fighting Randolph.
Ist das dein
He's
Buddy
my
oder
uncle.
was?
Well,
Oh.
not by blood, so I guess I can handle it.
Oh. Bist du dir sicher?
Don't worry about me. I'm ready for anything.
Okay. Das ist dein Onkel. Der grässliche Onkel. Onkel. Tja. Ist zumindest zu spät für... Hätte sich anders zu überlegen. Und Caspar, du hast eh nicht mitgekämpft, also.
The monastery repairs have made solid progress. Most excellent news. When we first returned here, I was unsure what we were going to do with the ruins of this place. But if we can get the cathedral rebuilt, we'll have it looking just like old times soon enough.
Boah, da bin ich mir jetzt aber nicht so sicher, ne? Rainer, das ist ja ein bisschen sehr positiv gesehen.
Hearing that an old student has died cuts me right to the heart. As this war with the Empire continues, we'll see more of it, Professor. We have a duty to fight alongside our former students. We taught them how to fight, after all. Now, let's help them win.
Nein, die werden nicht sterben. Zumindest nicht unter meinem Kommando. Naja, bestenfalls nicht. Und falls doch, ne, wir haben einen göttlichen Puls. Den ich in letzter Zeit häufiger benutze, als es mir eigentlich lieb ist, aber naja, er ist ja unsere Stärke. Können wir es noch benutzen. So, Zoltans Bestienstatue. Eine Statue, die vom Handwerksmeister Zoltan erschaffen wurde, von dem es heißt, er hätte nur Waffen gefertigt. Damit hätten wir ja wohl diese seltene kleine Dingelchen. Gehen wir mal zum Stall. Na, Tändler, was gibt's uns jetzt?
Nice job.
Danke für die Hilfe. Hier ist eine Belohnung. Eine Nada-Puppe. Nada? Süß, nicht wahr? Die Kinder in Emerieos sind ganz verrückt. Gerade ganz verrückt danach. Zeig sie hier herum. Zeig sie ruhig herum, aber verrate keinem, wo du sie her hast. Die kannst du einfach kaufen bei den normalen Händlern, Junge. Ich glaube, das ist auch besser. Ah, wir haben diesmal diese Woche, in diesem Monat gar keine Quest, dass wir die wirklich bekämpfen müssen. So, wir haben aber zumindest mindestens ein eine Woche, wo wir ein paar Leute... Unterstützungsinfo? Ah. Guck mal, er könnte zum Beispiel auch mit Zetes sprechen. Hä? Muss ich jetzt nochmal gucken. Felix und Zetes. Tatsächlich. Machen wir das doch. Die bösen Boys. Am Daphne-Eintopf.
The flavor is nostalgic to me for some reason. I'd like some more.
That looks appetizing.
Naja, das sieht aus wie so eine Klosuppe. Ach, natürlich, keine Speise. Aber wir haben ja noch ein bisschen fruchtig, tralala. So, Casper. Mit Casper. Machen wir das so.
I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
I like seeing a table full of my favorite dishes.
Das liebt jeder. So, das wären eine 4. Wir wissen zumindest von 2 weiteren. Also gehen wir noch ein bisschen essen. Lissetier. Du sprichst noch mit Lissetier? Ja, du sprichst auch mit Lissetier. Gut, dann machen wir doch noch das Essen hier so.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
This is so good. Can I have seconds?
So, das sollten mindestens 7 Studenten sein, die, naja, gut dabei sind. Dann ist jetzt eigentlich nur noch der Turnieranfang hier. Lanzenturnier für Kenner. Ja gut, ne? Es gibt da so das ein oder andere Gespräch hier. Machen wir aber noch das Lanzen-Dingen am besten, ohne dass wir drauf gehen. Guck mal, Setes A. Setes A. Dann müssen wir nochmal unsere Einheiten gucken. Ferdinand Van Eyre. 30, 21, 18 ist schon mal nicht schlecht. Du hast keine Lanze. Du auch nicht. Nein. Ja. 28, 20, 23. Der ist schon mal besser. Hat zwar weniger Stärke, aber mehr Verteidigung. Du hast doch keine Lanze, oder? Nee, du hast Schwert. Lanze 29, 22, 22. Du bist eigentlich sogar noch besser. Das ist 4. Welche Stufe hast du? Mit Lanze ist auch 4. Renneman. Nee. Die schmeißen wir nicht hier rein. Schamir? Nee. Lanzenturnier für Kenner. Set it. Mach mal was. So. Silberlanze Plus wird bekommen. Das ist auch gut von alle Ritter alle. Der kennt ja fast nichts von dem ganzen. Wow, hier und da.
Destiny unfurls.
Machen wir einfach so. Ja, das schafft er auch so. Zack. Und Ron.
You defeat me. Left.
So, Viertelfinale, das Halbfinale, das heißt, wir können da mal KP machen. Immer einmal so kreischen und dann geht's ab. So, das machen wir in normaler Geschwindigkeit, weil das hätte doch nicht mal erwischt. Das trifft. Oh, 69, zweimal ausgewichen.
You defeat me? Left.
Ja. Setes hat das mal ganz ordentlich abgerockt. Lass du dir für Kenner. Setes, gute Arbeit. 1200 Gold. Plus. Sehr schön. Oh, es gibt noch jede Menge Unterstützungsgespräche. Holy fuck. Dann machen wir mal alle Unterstützungsgespräche. Natürlich müssen wir erstmal anfangen mit Setet.
Professor.
Ja, dann reden wir mal mit Setet.
Professor, a moment. I am sorry that I doubted your ability. I deeply regret ever holding such a view of you. It is obvious to me now that you are extraordinary.
Oh, wirklich?
Do you doubt your own power, even now? I suppose that's only natural. You've lived your whole life knowing next to nothing about yourself. Not even Gerald could have possibly known all there is to know about you. But I wonder, are you satisfied with that?
Wie meint ihr denn das?
Are you content, not knowing who you are? Or do you yearn to know more?
Ich will es wissen.
That was a foolish question, of course. You are not the sort to be complacent. So, only one more question matters. Are you ready?
Na, kein Problem. Inwiefern denn überhaupt?
The truth. All of it. Learning it will doubtlessly have direct consequences on your life. I do not know what those will be. You may decide, once you learn it, that you wish you hadn't. But even if you have such regrets, you will never be able to return to ignorance. So, are you ready to know the truth?
Ach, kannst du das sagen? Ja. Bitte, mach mal.
I see. That is what I wish to hear. Since the Archbishop put so much faith in you, I will continue to offer my aid. More than that, I will put my faith in you as well, and I will do all that is within my power to help you someday reach the truth.
Ich dachte, der sagt uns das jetzt. Zumindest das, was er weiß. Wir haben Unterstützungslevel B erreicht. Gut. Dann jede Menge Unterstützungsgespräche und ich werde mir meine Klappe halten. Also genießt es doch. Bis dann.
I guess taking them all up in one go is a bad idea.
Annette? Are you okay with all those boxes?
Linhardt! Hi, I'm so glad you're here. I don't know if I'll be able to handle all these. I thought I may as well get it over with, so I decided to carry them all at once. Big mistake.
Smart thinking. Do it all at once. That's what they say, right? Work smart, not hard. I think you've got it from here, so I'm off to take a nap. Good luck.
But maybe you could help it. Nope, gone. Ugh. It's fine. It is fine. Just a little further to my quarters. I got this. I'll just... Huh? They didn't fall.
That was almost pretty bad.
Linhardt, I thought you had an important nap to get to.
I'd call it insomnia, but I suppose it was really just a guilty conscience. I came to see if you needed help. And sure enough, here you are, about to tip all the boxes on the floor.
Thanks. Though it may have been best if you had just chipped in from the start.
Huh? But it was your job. Why would I step in? You clearly had things handled.
Then why help me at all?
If the boxes had fallen just now, everyone would have had to help tidy them up anyway. If anything broke, more boxes would need to be carried. And if all of that came to pass, then there'd be noise and no chance of my taking a nap.
Huh. But if you had helped me from the start, there would have been no danger of anything being dropped at all.
Correct. But there was no danger yet, and so there was no need for my help. So I left you to it. Try carrying one box at a time instead of straining to do it all at once. Work smart, not hard, as they say. All right, well, I think you've got it from here, so I'm off. Good luck.
After all that, he's not gonna help me.
Catherine, Thunderbrand, I'm here to see it.
Well, that came out of the blue.
I wish for you to show me Thunderbrand so I may better understand the relic before I attempt to use it.
You want to use Thunderbrand. Is this a joke?
By no means. My research demands this next step.
Have you paid any attention to your training? If you use a hero's relic that doesn't match your crest, you'll become a demonic beast.
I am well aware of what became of Miquelon Gautier. It is true that those lacking a crest are easily turned into demonic beasts when attempting to use any relic. However, research indicates that if you have a crest, even if the relic is not compatible, it's less likely that you will be transformed against your will.
Less likely doesn't mean impossible. I won't let you take such a dangerous gamble.
There's no recorded example of a transformation occurring after a single use of a relic. One attempt is barely a gamble. So, as a man of science, let me use it just once?
Nope, never.
Let's say you're right and I do become a demonic beast. What of it? I'm the only one who will be inconvenienced. And I've already made preparations to be subdued should that occur. I fail to see your problem.
You're a fool. Don't talk about the hero's relics like they're toys to play with.
Fine then, forget I asked. There is no persuading you when you're angry. Let us resume this conversation another time.
If you come back another time, you'll find my position hasn't changed.
Hey, Shamir. Your archery skills were amazing the other day. I couldn't believe it when you hit all those bullseyes. Not a single miss.
It was nothing.
No way, it was incredible. You were incredible. You gotta teach me how to shoot.
Maybe.
That sounds like a yes to me. Are you free tomorrow?
Maybe. No promises, though.
Come on, Shamir, don't be like that. Wait, is this because you don't think I'm good enough? That can't be it.
It's nothing personal. As someone born in Dagda, I'm not very fond of the Empire.
Dagda? Where is... Oh, you mean where they had that war with the Empire a few years back? The country west of Fodlan. Across the ocean. That Dagda?
That Dagda. But that is behind us.
I had no idea. I understand why you'd hate the Empire so much, though. My father was a major general in that war. He led an entire army. If I were you, I definitely wouldn't want to train the son of someone who killed all those Dagdans.
You misunderstand. I harbor no ill will toward your generation.
Huh? Well, then what does this have to do with you teaching me how to shoot?
I simply have other commitments. I don't have the time to teach everyone, so I can't make any promises.
That's your reason? You're just too busy? I thought you hated me. I guess I had nothing to worry about. In that case, I'm excited to get to know you better. Let's leave all that Dagda and Empire stuff in the past.
Hey Felix, you free? You don't look very busy. Let's go find some girls to chat with.
Chat with them by yourself. You're interrupting my training.
Hey, come on. Don't talk like that. How long have we known each other?
Long enough, if you ask me. We only know each other because of our parents' friendship. I didn't have a say in it.
Is that how it went? Huh. I remember it more like you always following me around. Whenever there was something wrong, like you lost to your brother, or you fought with Dimitri, you'd come crying to me. You were so meek and pure back then. Cute even. Like a baby brother.
That's enough.
What?
I said that's enough!
Hey, sorry. I just came to see if you wanted to pick up some girls. I didn't mean to get on your nerves.
Look, you've been getting on my nerves for years. I've tried to be patient with you, but I'm tired of holding my tongue. You're reckless in your personal affairs and in battle, and you're always prattling on about women.
Well, if a man sees a pretty girl, he can't just let her pass by without commenting. That's just rude.
You're insatiable. Do you ever stop? Certainly not to practice your sword technique. You always skip training. And you never consider how your actions hurt others, or how you hold them back.
That's never my intention. Come on, you know me better than that. I'm not really... Look, if that's the impression I've given you, then I'm sorry.
Yum. Ah, so delicious. I'm so content in this moment. Felix!
Lysithea, you look mortified.
How long have you been there? Were you watching me? You were, weren't you?
I was, yes.
For once, I thought I had some privacy.
Did you say something?
Huh? Nope. Didn't say anything at all. Here.
What's this for?
I'm buying your silence. With cake. Take it.
I'm not sure what to be silent about.
If people knew I was shoveling cake into my face by the fistful, they'd think me nothing more than a child.
Adults eat cake.
You'll never understand. Just take this, will you?
No, I don't like sweets.
Does your refusal mean you'll be telling everyone about my cake shoveling ways?
I just don't like sweets, that's all.
Nonsense. Nobody can resist something so delicious. Look, I'm giving you this cake whether you like it or not. Eat it, toss it, throw it at an unsuspecting victim, the choice is yours. Just please, don't mention this to anyone.
What was her problem? And what am I supposed to do with this cake? May I help you, Sedith?
Finally noticed me, I see. Good to see that you are so dedicated to your training.
Do you have need of my sword?
No, this is not a military matter. I would like to discuss the distance you seem to be keeping from the others.
Distance? I don't follow.
I have noticed that you like to keep others at arm's length, and in most cases, quite a bit further.
Keeping a close eye on me. They don't share my values, that's all.
Is that why you train alone? Because your friends do not share your values?
You seem displeased. I suppose you're going to tell me, to defeat your enemies, you must have dependable allies.
That's not exactly how I would phrase it, but having good relationships with your allies is essential in combat. I am sure you realize that it is easier to bond with people when you interact with them more. There are limits to what one person can do alone. Great things cannot be achieved without allies.
You sound like my father. You're saying it's in my own interest to make friends?
To put it simply, yes. As much as you possibly can. To be honest, I envy you, because I know what it is like to not have many people to call friends.
I wouldn't have guessed that. There are so many devout believers.
I am talking about friends. People to speak with on equal terms. You have many friends here. You should take care to attend to them.
I'll consider your advice, but I'm not usually one to change my mind.
To be young.
Hey, Annette, hitting the magic books again? Has anyone ever told you that you're pretty cute when you're studying?
Sorry, Sylvain, but I'm trying to think right now. Could you keep quiet for a bit?
How can you stay focused reading a book that thick? With such small print? Is some of that text upside down?
If I use the formula in this line here, the magical energy should... No, that's not right.
You're even cuter when you're working through a difficult problem.
Sylvain, I'm serious. Please be quiet.
Hang on. Look at the third line. You've got the formula wrong.
I said be... Oh, you're right. How did you know that?
Well, I mean, it's written right there.
Most people wouldn't be able to grasp this formula just by glancing at it. Have you read this book before?
Nope, this is the first time. Okay, now that I look at it... Wow, this book makes things way more complicated than they need to be.
And what's your take on this part here?
It's just describing another application for the same formula. Ha! This is pretty easy.
You know, you're actually kind of amazing. I've been studying magic for a while now, but even I have trouble with this stuff. You act like all you do is mess around, but are you actually working really hard in secret?
Nah, hanging out with girls is way more fun. I guess I just picked this stuff up somewhere. Life is short, Annette. If you waste it working hard, it'll be over before you know it. Get out in the world. Have some fun.
That's easy for you to say. You're strong and smart without even trying. It's not fair. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
No, I was just thinking you're pretty cute when you're sulking. You know that?
What is wrong with you?
Hey, I just got lucky with that stuff in the book. I'd normally never be able to outsmart you. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and leave you to it.
Got lucky, huh? I'm not so sure about that. Well, that does it. It might be tough, but I won't accept second place. Let's go, me. I can do this. I'm gonna finish this whole book before sundown.
Lysithea, I have to say, you're really impressive. I respect you a lot, and I thought I should tell you.
Okay.
It's just, you know, you're 4 years younger than me, but you work really hard at everything. I mean, when I was your age, I wasted all my time just goofing off and doing whatever I wanted.
Doesn't look like much has changed for you since then. And unlike you, I don't have time to waste, so leave me be.
Are you going to do some extra magic training? I'd be happy to join you, if you don't mind. What do you want to start with?
I am absolutely disinterested in spending any time with you. What is it you want anyway? Clearly, you haven't been listening to a word I've been saying. Perhaps it's because I'm younger. You see fit to ignore me when I speak. Is that it?
What? No. Age has nothing to do with it. You're amazing. You're true to yourself. You know what you want and who you are. Not a lot of girls I know can say that.
Ah, so it isn't my age that's to blame for you breezing over my wishes. It's my gender.
What? Where did you get that idea? I'm just trying to praise your smarts and hard work and everything. It's impressive how someone so young...
Your lack of self-awareness is deeply troubling.
What I'm aware of is you trying to pick a fight. Calm down, kiddo.
Look, I'm really busy. Super, extremely, inordinately busy. I've got one last thing to say to you.
And what would that be?
I'm skilled with magic, and my abilities are finely honed. It's not like I need someone for target practice.
No, but I do.
Good morning, Lysithea. Out for a stroll, are we? It's lovely weather for it. I might go wander outside myself. I'm sure I can see some beautiful sights.
Ignatz, hold still, will you?
Sure.
Your shoes are untied. It looks sloppy. Let me just fix it for you.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. But really, I'm perfectly capable of tying them myself.
Clearly that's not the case. Otherwise, this wouldn't be an issue. Now, hush. There we go.
Thanks.
You've also got awful bedhead.
What? But I examined myself in the mirror before leaving my quarters.
It's the back of your head. Quite unkempt. You really should get it together. I mean, really. You're born to a noble adjacent merchant family, aren't you? You really should be more presentable.
Sorry, Lysithea. You're always so perfectly put together. In fact, I'd say you're perfect in all respects. I don't think I've seen you fail at anything.
Well, consider that if I make even the slightest misstep, everyone will treat me like a child. There's nothing I hate more than that.
I see. Well, I think you're very mature. If anything, you may be overdoing it somewhat. I mean, people treat me like a child sometimes. But I like it, because it reminds me that other people care about me. You know? No matter how much we stretch, some things are always beyond us. I think it's fine to be vulnerable and ask for help sometimes.
Ignatz, are you really lecturing me about how I conduct myself right now? You're a sheepish, unreliable scatterbrain who can only ever think about what others think of him. Perhaps you should worry about your own maturity before you start questioning mine. Although you certainly look the part of a baby, so maybe that's asking too much. Anyway, I've got things to do, so I'm gonna go now.
Lysithea, wait. Hey!
Out of my way! You're such a child, I swear.
That was uncalled for. After all, I am older than she is.
Hey, Sedith. I got a delivery for you.
Thank you, Ciro. Would you mind waiting just a moment for me to confirm the contents?
Sure thing.
All seems to be accounted for. I lack the time to handle tasks of this kind myself. I appreciate you making the effort. Is there anything I can assist you with? Do you have any concerns?
Concerns? Nah, I'm happy just working for Lady Rhea. I got a way better life now than I ever did before.
If your better life is this frugal, I have to wonder what your previous experience was like. It must not have been easy before you came to us. But you should know that is in the past now. You are young, you should be enjoying life. Do not allow your past to overshadow that. Is there nothing you desire? We will support you in any way we can.
Really, there's nothing. Except... Nah, it's okay.
Except?
I don't got anywhere else to go, and I just want to be able to stay here forever. This place Lady Rhea gave me, it's the only place I know to call home.
I will keep that in mind.
Well, I got work to do. Excuse me.
Of course. I apologize for delaying you.
Boah, das sind aber jede Menge Unterstützungsgespräche. Und Lysithea ist so eine kleine Hexe, ey. Zu armen Ignatz und Sylvain. Naja, aber wir machen den Rest beim nächsten Mal. Ich hätte wahrscheinlich auch eher alle direkt beim nächsten Mal machen können. Aber egal. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Ich hoffe, ich schaut auch wieder beim nächsten Mal wieder ein, wenn es heißt Unterhaltungsgespräche in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Mit mir, dem Emerieos. Aber natürlich nur, ihr wisst die Drill, wenn ihr ein Abo da gelassen habt. Also, bis dann.